Do you want to show your own greatness in your evaluation? In this video, I'm going to show you how to provide evidence for your own educator evaluation. I will share a template that teachers can use and that leaders can use. By the end of this video, you will know how to document all of your good work from this year and show proof of your greatness to your evaluator. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when I post a new video. Welcome to my channel for leaders who want to lead with love and love to lead. My belief is that if we support our teachers' growth, we can support our students' growth. My name is Madden-fuoco. I've been evaluating teachers for more than 15 years, and I've been coaching and training other evaluators for more than 10 years. The big idea of this video is you're going to show proof of your greatness to your evaluator. So different states in different countries have all kinds of different rules about what educators can upload for their own evaluation. In Massachusetts, we have a process called artifacts where educators are asked to upload evidence for their own evaluation. But even if you're in a place where you aren't asked to upload evidence for your own evaluation, I want to encourage you to think about this as a self-reflection activity and also as a way for you to show your evaluator some of the details of the work you've done of which they might not be aware. So what I've done for this video is I've created two templates, one for teachers and one for leaders. In each template, I wrote text that you can either use as it is or adapt it to fit within your context. And you will see that I wrote these in the third person. So for example, for my evaluation, it would read, Ms. Madden-fuoco demonstrates proficient practice in right? So I wrote these rationales in this way so that if your evaluator agrees that this is strong evidence of your practice, they can just copy and paste the text as is. So for teachers and for leaders, I chose what I think are some of the most important aspects of our work. And I also chose some things that I think are more difficult for an evaluator to see during an observation. So for example, for teachers, two of the artifacts I included explanations for are unit plans and lesson plans, because these are both such important aspects of teaching. And then I also included one related to assessing and adjusting your practice, because I think sometimes when evaluators come into class, they might not see all the ways you're checking for students' understanding and then adjusting your practice based on what students understand or don't yet understand. Okay, so 7 steps to show evidence of your practice to your evaluator. Step number 1, click the link below this video, depending on what your role is. So if you're a teacher, click the teacher link. Step number 2, enter your email address so that you can get access to the Google Doc. Then you're going to want to make a copy of the Google Doc so that you can type directly into it. Step number 3, you're going to read through the artifact rationales that I included on this sheet, decide which ones you want to include, and delete the ones that you don't. So now you've deleted the ones you don't plan to include. Step number 4 is you're going to include a link to something that the evaluator can look at to better understand the evidence that you've included for this artifact. So let me show you what I mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the teacher template, but I'm going to walk you through an artifact that's the same on the teacher template and the leader and coach template. So we're going to go down to standard 4 where we have professional learning and growth. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your name here. So I would type Jess Madden-fuoco, and then I'd make sure to get rid of the highlighting. Okay, and then you see that it describes how I consistently seek out professional learning opportunities. So then what I could do is I could link to an example here. So for this link, I think you have two options always. You could just include the PD agenda from the PD that you attended. But what I love to see as an evaluator is actually how a teacher used something that they learned at PD. So let's imagine that you attended a PD with Dr. Goldie Muhammad. And at that PD, she described the framework that she uses to help us think about culturally responsive pedagogy. And what I would love to see is actually how you use Dr. Muhammad's framework to plan a unit or to plan a lesson. So you could link to that here. And you can put the hyperlink right here in the document. So then what you do for this last part where it says, in this example, you're going to explain a little bit more about how this example is evidence that you're committed to your own professional learning. So in this example that I described, you could explain how you took what you learned at Dr. Muhammad's webinar and used it to plan a unit or lesson. All right, so that was step 4, including the link, and step 5, explaining each artifact. Step 6. Now for folks in Boston, you're not going to have to worry about this step because I already included the tags to each of the elements of our rubric that we use here in Boston. But if you're from outside of Boston or from another state or country, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go through and match each artifact to the elements in your teacher or educator rubric. Step 7. This is the last step. What you're going to do now is if your evaluation system in your school district allows you to upload this, you can upload it directly into the system. But if you're in a place where that's not possible, you can just share the document with your evaluator so that they have all your examples and all your evidence and explanations. So I'm hoping this video is helpful to you, and I'm hoping that you took time to reflect on your own greatness and to document your greatness through these artifacts. And remember to check out the link below this video because I included a template for teachers and also a template for leaders and coaches to make this process as easy as possible for you. And if you're an evaluator who's trying to catch up on observations or you're still adding evidence to the evaluation, check out my other 2 videos about how to schedule your observations quickly and how to add evidence quickly. Next week's video will be for evaluators about how to write the evaluation itself quickly, so get excited for that. So if this video was helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you would click the like button and subscribe so you'll know about new videos I create. And please share this video with all your teacher and leader friends so that you can help others show their own greatness. And always remember to lead with love so that you love to lead.